Hello, good morning. Judy here on this fabulous Monday morning. And so, for today's message, the Lord led me to Nehemiah 2, verses 5 through 7, which, to give you a little bit of context, is Nehemiah was working for the king at that time, which I believe is Artaxerxes. And, the king noticed that he had a sad face on him. And, he told him, like, why he was sad. And he said, oh, it's because of my father's city, back in his hometown, basically, was in ruins. And so, he prayed to the Lord. And the Lord answered him. And then, he said this to the king, which is starts in verse 5. All right, and it says, "And I said to the king, if it pleases the king, and if your servant has found favor in your sight, I ask that you send me to Judah, to the city of my father's tombs, that I may rebuild it." Then the king said to me, the queen also sitting beside him, "How long will your journey be? And when will you return?" So it pleased the king to send me, and I set him a time. Furthermore, I said to the king, if it pleases the king, let letters be given to me for the governors of the region beyond the river, that they must permit me to pass through till I come to Judah. All right, so, if you are working for the Lord, the Lord will help you to find favor, and will send you off in the mission that He has called you to do specifically, and He will open up the doors, open up the ways where it seems to be no way. And so, um, and just as Nehemiah, had the favor of the king, because even the king was like worried about him, you too, as a servant of the Lord, you will have favor with people that are above you, and will put you in places or help you to get to your mission, the will of God for your life. And so, and you will find not only favor with God, but you'll always also find favor with men as well. And so, but apart from that, like, he not only had favor from God and from the king, but he also was brave enough to ask for this request, And so, sometimes it takes a risk, just like Esther had to risk speaking with the king, and such like that, even though she risked her life, possibly dying or getting killed because of that. But, she had to, face the risk of talking to the king. But in this case, it's a little bit different, because the king already had asked him before, he actually requested that. All right, so that is basically it. Like, if you're working for the Lord, you will find favor not only with God but with man as well, in order to accomplish God's work on this earth. All right, so God bless, take care, continue to seek the Lord and His face, and of course obeying Him, and He will open up the doors. All right, so that's it. I love you. Jesus loves you, of course, so much more, and I'll see you in my next video. Oh, and thank you for my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. And I've noticed some of the comments. I'll get to them as soon as I can, and reply, as soon as I can. And so, thank you for your patience. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, comment, like, share, and you know the works. Alright, so again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.